One thing I've always done in my life has enslaved myself mentally. Whether that have been if I was questioning if I could do something, if I was worth something, if I was smart enough, if I was capable enough to do whatever task or opportunity that has come my way in life. I've constantly pushed myself into four invisible cage bars and made myself mentally suffer from internal thoughts, from self-doubt, from fear. And because of that, I feel like I have not progressed in my life. I feel like I could have been way further, way more educated, way more well-spoken, way more knowledgeable, understanding, adventurous. If I never just stayed in my walls, stayed in that prison that I created for myself. And I know that I'm free physically. I know I can go anywhere, I can do anything, whether that's career-wise, financial-wise, relationship-wise, or just personal. I know that whatever goal I set out, whatever I want to do, if I put my mind to it hard enough, if I just block out the noises and the self-doubt and the pain, I could do it. But the problem is that when you live with yourself and you live with your thoughts and you live with your opinions and other people's opinions, everything that you ever wish you could have got done or you want to do, it's constantly put on the back burner because it's like I have to pick it apart layer by layer like an onion so I can figure out, is this the right decision for me? I never in my life had the just do it mentality. I've never could just get an idea, get an opportunity and just pick it and just accept risk into my life. I never liked that feeling of, if it doesn't work out, that's fine. I need me personally. And I know a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of us just need everything to go right because we don't have the mental capacity to handle when it does go wrong. We don't have that space of when everything falls apart. The uncertainty of, can we build ourselves back up? Can we stabilize to where we were before? And because of that fear of not knowing, I know for certainty I never do anything out of my comfort zone. I know I don't do anything that I'm not going to get because of that fear of, if I fail, if I'm not accepted, I will spend the next couple months or years or whatever, or how long my mind wants to, ridiculing me, critiquing, breaking myself down because of one lost opportunity. There's so many beautiful people out here that can get opportunities left and right, and they'll take each and every one of them and they'll fail each and every time, but they get back up and they keep on doing it. And I envy you with so much passion because I know whether it's small or big, I look at something and I wonder, should I take it? Should I grab it? Will it progress me or will it knock me down? Is it something that I even want to bother with? Is it even something that I want to rewire my brain to put into my schedule so it can fit into my everyday life? And this mindset is dangerous and it's belittling. Because while everyone around you is progressing and going through life and doing the things that they want off their bucket list, checking off their goals and aspirations, you're sitting there in this complacent mindset, in this mental cage, watching your fear take over you, the self-doubt take over you, and say you're not enough, you're not capable, you're inadequate. And you're telling yourself this every single day. And the sad part about it is that you are enough and you are capable. And those opportunities that you passed up or that have left you, that are still on the list, they were for you. And it was your time. But because of that constant self-neglect, we waste ourselves away into our memory, into our mind, because we never had that courage to take the next step. We never had that courage to take a leap of faith and to have trust in us. For me, I know that I could, for years and years, I could never just trust myself, bet on myself when it came to small decisions, bet on myself when it comes to things that are going to alter my life or make my life greater or not. I can't handle that stress. I can't handle that what if. What if I just stayed in my comfortability? What if I just stayed where I was supposed to be? It's that fear of getting out of line, not staying in my lane and stepping on other people's toes. And I want to stop feeling like that. I want to stop feeling like I can't just get up and get out and just do something. And it's not even with big decisions like careers. It's not big decisions like goals or buying a house or whatever you might think is a big goal, but even just the smallest things. It's just this constant anxiety that riddens me, this constant just fear of I can't go nowhere. I can't do something different. I have to be here. And what I hate is that I know I need to leave. I know I need to grow. I know I need to make changes and decide on things and start doing that thing that we call quote unquote adulting. But it's scary. It's anxiety ridden because as an adult, you know most of the things that you have to make decisions on, that we have to question, they can be life-changing. And it can be for the good and it can be for the worst. And sometimes sitting there thinking, well, if I chose the wrong one, well, that decision lies on me. So, and if that decision lies on me, then I fucked myself up. Will I be able to unfuck myself? And just the thought of that is a constant spiral in my head of I'm going to be the reason I rise or fall? Am I going to be the reason that I progress or stay stagnant? And I hate that thought. I hate that thought of just having to carry just everything and having to cipher through everything I ever choose and wonder, is this the right one? Then I had to realize life is short. Life is extremely short. The way the world is going, the way the climate, global warming, change is happening. We're in times where we're making a lot of choices, a lot of changes. We're in times where we are having to look at ourselves and having to figure out what are we going to do with these next couple of years in our lives, these next couple of decades, these next couple of centuries. How are we on this planet going to make changes for the world we live on, for ourselves, for our communities, for the people around us? And so I want to say, if you are a person that also feel like you can't break free from yourself, even though you know you have endless opportunities and resources to do better, to take a chance to have that leap of faith. And you might feel like you don't know if you can do that, if you're mentally capable of doing that, because of that fear of I can't move forward, because of that fear of I might not make the right choice. All I can say is that even though I know I'm not there yet, where I can just do something because I want to, because I need to, I know that living in this bubble I live in is not healthy. It's not good. And I know that it will eventually start to kill me just as much as it has me locked away. And even if it takes making the slightest choices to get out of that, to unlock your own door, to unlock your own cage, to set yourself free, I beg of you to do so. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be life-changing. But if you feel like you cannot breathe or think or do the slightest bit of humaning because of that fear of fucking up, I beg of you to try to find something that's going to get you to that mind state of I can't stay here any longer. I need to see myself grow. I need to accomplish things and be better, because time goes by so fast. What you look at now, you in a blink of an eye, 5 years have passed, 4 years, 30 years has passed, and you sit there, and I don't want no one to sit there and think I'm in the same exact spot because I didn't have faith in myself, because I didn't bet on myself. I didn't do anything, and I want you to do something. I don't care what it is, whether it's a hobby or talking to somebody or a career. Do something different that you've never done before.